What accessories should you be taking to the gym, bro? Some philosophical insights into that in 3, 2. Hey there, fitness freaks. Maximus Gaines here, providing you with a biblioteca of knowledge on a variety of health issues. Today we're going to be talking about some gym accessories that you might consider using if you haven't checked them out already. Now, what am I referring to when I say gym accessory? The way that I define it is any items that you bring with you to the gym to aid in the effectiveness and enjoyment of your workout experience. Primarily, things with a practical purpose. I'm putting style in a subcategory of each one of those. What constitutes a good gym accessory is completely up to you. But I'm gonna list 7 things that I deem most excellent, and which really help me with my workouts. But first and foremost, I need to get this off of my massive chest. I see a lot of videos online about people saying what you can and can't wear to the gym, focusing on society's standards. Do I look like a freak? Does this outfit match? Is this out of style? Do I look like a douche? I've got 2 words for that. Derpa-der. Who cares? You're not at a fashion show and you're not going to the gym to please other people. Your goal is to get a slamming hot body, improve your overall health, and feel good about yourself. Guys, you want a big, muscular yet shredded frame. Ladies, you want that tight, flat tummy with that booming butt. Remove all externalities, block all negative influences, focus sharply on your goals. Okay, now that I've said my piece, let's get to the magnificent 7 accessories. Number 1 is music players. You know, they say that music soothes even the savage beast. But when you're in the gym, you're the beast. You're the beast. Music is going to get you into the zone and get your mind more in tune with your body while you're working out. Because the music that they're playing at the gym is at best 50-50 and can actually mentally hurt your workout. If you haven't checked it out already, go to my YouTube main channel page, and on there I've added a playlist with links to some of the best music that I've listened to while I work out. It rocks! Literally. I mean, really. I'm punching holes through walls. The current trend at the gym is people using their smartphones to stream services such as Spotify, Pandora, or even YouTube across the complimentary Wi-Fi provided by the gym. Now, there are a few problems with this. First, your gym has to provide complimentary Wi-Fi. Now, most of the bigger gyms are doing this, but it's still not mainstream. Secondly, battery life on smartphones isn't the greatest. Now, if you can do just audio, then you could probably get away with it, but anything that has to use a display is going to eat up that battery life really quick. Also, smartphones are pretty expensive, and some people might not want to expose something that expensive to such wear and tear. Now, this is what I use at the gym. It's a Sony Walkman with the Summer of 1980 mixtape in it. And I'm joking, of course, but this thing would have kicked ass back in the day. It's got a clip for your waist. It's got play, stop, rewind, fast forward, and what's most important, it's got mega bass. I use the modern day equivalent of that, which is this little mini solid state MP3 player here by Sandisk. It's got number 1, it's really little, which is awesome. It's got a display on it, which I can see what song is playing, where I am in that song. It also comes with an expandable memory card slot on the side. I think I have 16 gigabytes in this. And most importantly, it comes with a clip. So you can stick that on your collar of your shirt or on the sleeve of your shirt, and it gets that out of the way. It's small, it's compact, it's great. I love this thing. Number 2 accessory. Now, what accompanies a great music playing device? Yeah, buddy. That's right, an equally rocking set of headphones. Now, there are all kinds of different headphones out there in the market, from the very expensive to the very cheap, from the very pragmatic to the kind of useless. I've experimented with most of the technologies out there, and I will give you my philosophical opinion. My personal choice are the large over-the-ear headphones, philosopher approved. I started wearing these things when nobody was. And honestly, I felt a little bit weird wearing something so obnoxiously big to the gym. But now everybody wears them, especially the Dr. Dre Beats type. In my opinion, they're the best. They fully cover the ear to help block out any external noise and also keep music from escaping. So you get this nice little sound studio that really helps isolate you from distraction. They're lightweight and adjustable so they don't hurt your ears. I love it. The ones that I use are relatively inexpensive, about $20 or $30. I'll put the link below. The popular Beats headphones are very expensive, somewhere between $180 and $250. I would rather buy many cheap ones than one expensive one, but that's just me. The third accessory are wrist straps. Not wrist wraps, wrist straps. There's a difference. The wrist strap is a heavy cloth band with a loop on one end and no loop on the other end. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the non-loop end and you're gonna stick through the loop. Sorry if this seems elementary, but some people aren't familiar with this concept, so I thought I might as well explain it. So you're gonna stick your hand through the loop you just created and pull the loose end through towards the fingers until you get a nice snug grip, and then you're gonna take whatever bar that you're using, here's a little dumbbell, and grab that and take the loose end and wrap it towards you around the bar, and then make it nice and snug, and you've got not moving. So unless you totally let it go and then it comes unraveled. These are great for holding your grip on weights when you're using a heavy weight, or if you're using a lightweight and doing a lot of repetitions. I use them for lat rows, lat pull downs, bent over rows. And if you haven't got the hint, they're primarily used for pulling exercises, i.e. back exercises. You can also use them in shoulder exercises too. If you're doing a large number of reps, just say you have side lateral raises and you're using some dumbbells, you're doing 25, 30 repetitions, your wrist is gonna get a bit tired. It should be noted that you don't wanna use straps for every exercise. You should only use wrist straps when your grip is gonna fail before the muscle does. Let's say you're doing lat rows and the power of your lats is stronger than your grip. Well, then you're not gonna push the lats to failure before your grip goes. If your muscles don't fail, your muscles don't grow. So what happens when you use wrist straps for every exercise? Well, what that's gonna do is that's gonna weaken your hand muscles, which is gonna weaken your grip in response. I don't use these too often, but they're just great to have in your gym bag in case you do need them. Number 4 accessory, Mouthguard. Mouthguard? Fool, this ain't football. Yeah, I used to think that mouthguards were only useful for contact sports like football, hockey, boxing, ladies badminton, but they actually serve a useful purpose for weightlifting as well. Anecdotal story, I started developing gum recession, really bad too, and I went to the dentist and he told me that it was due most likely to me grinding my teeth. I kind of pegged it down to possibly all this smashing up that I was doing at the gym, I was grinding my teeth. So I grabbed this sucker and I started using it, and it actually helped my gum recession. They actually started growing back, which they're not even supposed to do. So I've been wearing a Mouthguard for a few months now, maybe a year, and it's really worked out nice for me. It comes with this case, which is nice, and the case has a little carabiner in it too, which is awesome. So I can just attach it to my BCAA bottle, and then I just carry it around the gym with me. And the 5th gym accessory are joint compression sleeves. Don't leave me hanging. They make joint compression sleeves to support all the major joints of the body. And by major joints of the body, I'm talking about your ankles, your elbows, your knees. I've even seen them made for the wrists, although I've never actually seen anybody wear those. They're great for when you're recovering from an injury, when you have a chronic injury, or when you're trying to prevent an injury when performing a certain exercise. The material is a tight, elastic material, generally made from neoprene. They provide joint stability so that you don't hyperextend the joint. And in my opinion, they're better than wraps, although they are more expensive. They're washable, so if yours get dirty or they begin to stink, you can wash them. But pay attention to the wash instructions that come with whatever brand that you get, because a normal wash cycle could destroy the material. I've read that fabric softener can destroy the material, putting it in the dryer can destroy the material. So here's a tip for you. Get a bucket, fill it with water, put a little detergent in it, some dishwasher soap, stick the sleeve in there, let it soak overnight, run it under the sink, wring it out, and then let it air dry. It should be noted that you don't want to wear joint compression sleeves continuously. You should only wear them when you're performing an activity that needs joint support. That would be certain exercises at the gym, hiking, sometimes biking, walking for extended period of time. They should never be worn when you go to bed or you're just laying around the house, because they're going to decrease blood flow because they are compression sleeve, and that's not good for your tissue, especially when you have an injury. I wear a pair of ankle ones because I have sensitive feet with a history of injury. I mainly wear these when I'm running on the treadmill at the gym, or whenever I do legs at the gym, when I'm hiking, when I'm doing extended periods of walking. These aren't neoprene, though. They are nylon, spandex, and cloth, I believe. They work out great, same great properties, and I enjoy them. Feel free to research whatever you want to do and use whatever works best for you. These are just what works best for me. And the sixth gym accessory are sweatbands or headbands. I generally don't wear sweatbands or headbands, but if I'm doing a hard session of cardio, yeah. These things are great to keep the sweat from dripping in your eyes or off of your nose, especially if you have a big nose like me. It's like a waterfall. They've got new fashionable ones like this one. You could wear a do-rag like football players do, or if you really want to rock it and take it up to that next level, you're gonna go with a vintage white, 70s style. There's a guy at my gym who's bald. He shaves his head and he does the exercise bike, and when he does that, what he does is he drapes a gym towel on his head, kind of Obi-Wan Kenobi style, and that works out for him. Especially when you don't have any hair, sweatbands are awesome. I don't sweat a lot, so I don't generally use them unless I do something really intense like HIIT, cardio, and I'm doing it for an extended period of time. But these things are good. There's something to consider, to put in, at least in your gym bag to have in case you need it. Yeah! Get him a body bag! Yeah! If you do bring a bunch of gym accessories with you to the gym, you're gonna need something to carry them in. And that brings me to my seventh gym accessory that you may want to consider bringing with you to the gym, the backpack. The backpack, or rucksack as they call it in England, is probably one of the greatest organization inventions of all time. You've got weight gloves, straps, wraps, shakers, throw them in there. You made yourself a sandwich to munch on later, throw them in there. You found a baby dinosaur bone in the parking lot, throw it in there. Some people bring just their phone and their keys to the gym and they don't need a backpack. But if you bring multiple things, and it is highly recommended, I highly recommend it, that you bring a backpack to shove all that stuff in there, stick it in your gym locker, lock it up, and you're good to go. So those are the 7 gym accessories that I feel will truly benefit you in the gym. Smash it up. If you like this video, hit like. If you like this channel, hit the subscribe button, comment, share. Tell your friends and family, your mailman, that favorite barista at the coffee shop, that guy down the hall from you at work that stares at you when you go to the vending machine. He's like, yeah, tell him. Gym Philosopher, 7 gym accessories. Now you know something.
Ooh, that's hot.